So you currently join me on the 0709 London North Western Railway service to Crewe, and that's where I'm heading to first because I'm going to be catching anti-stock working at Crewe, and then anti-stock work is going to become a charter train which is going around the northwest of England and into North Wales. It's actually doing the move from Wilmslow to Llandudno. But what's on this chart is interesting because this train, some people do like them. Some people do hate them. But all we know is it's a train that never dies. That's right, the charter train I'm chasing today is a pacer, a Class 142 pacer. And I'll be chasing throughout the northwest of England and North Wales.
You serious?
Anyway, let's get off at Crewe and let's see this pacer train. So that pacer train was slightly running a bit late, but we managed to capture it at Crewe. So I'm going to board the 0809 Abante West Coast service now to get to Warrington Bank Quay. And I'll explain what I want to get to Warrington, where I'm going next. So I have now made it to Warrington Bank Quay, and the Class 142 Pacer is doing Wilmslow to Llandudno, as I mentioned earlier, that charter. And the route it's going to take is by Stockport, Manchester Piccadilly, Newton-le-Willows, Earlestown, Liverpool Line Street when it reverses, Runcorn, the Halton Curve to Frodsham, Helsby, Chester, and on to North Wales towards Llandudno. Now I plan it to intercept at multiple locations. Newton-le-Willows, Prestatyn, Flint, Earlestown, and then get the anti-stock working at Crewe. And that's how I'm going to catch the pacer today. Hopefully it all plans out, but we'll see how it all goes, to be honest. So what I'm going to do now is get the northern service to Earlestown, because I know there's a McDonald's 5 minutes from Earlestown station. And then once I get the McDonald's, I'm going to get the train to Newton-le-Willows so I can intercept the Class 142 Pacer at Newton-le-Willows. McDonald's acquired, let's head back to Earlestown station. So after getting a McDonald's breakfast, I actually made it back to Earlestown station with 5 minutes to spare. So I'm now waiting for the 0928 Transport for Wales service to Newton-le-Willows so we get the Class 142 Pacer at Newton-le-Willows. So I have now made it to Newton-le-Willows on the former Liverpool and Manchester Railway, which is the first intercity railway that was built in 1830. Now, the original plan I had in my mind was to go to the Manchester side of platform 2 and get the pacer flying through Newton-le-Willows that way. However though, they're doing platform extension work at Newton-le-Willows and it's kind of ruined the picture, which is okay to be honest. I'm just going to go on platform 2 on the Liverpool side and get the pacer passing through Newton-le-Willows station. Now I can't go on platform 1 because literally as soon as the pacer passes through, my train out of Newton-le-Willows is a few minutes behind it. So what I didn't realise was that the Class 142 pacer actually hammered it down and it passed through Newton-le-Willows early. I could have got that on platform 1 to be honest, but I'd rather play it safe and be on platform 2. So the next train I'm catching now is the Tello 5 Transport for Wales service and we're going into North Wales to go to Prestatyn. I'm going to catch the pacer next at Prestatyn. It's funny really because I've never seen a pacer in North Wales, but I've seen pacers in South Wales. Anyway, our train's arriving now and let's go into Wales. So I did say we were going to Prestatyn, but unfortunately what I found out on the train from Newton-le-Willows is that there's a track defect in the real area. So the North Wales coast has gone into complete chaos. So we're currently at Chester and I think what I'm going to do is play it safe and get the pacer train at Chester.
Conway, mainline now, Llandudno, Llandudno, the Broken, TicoSprinter, Rosmeda and Fanny are request stops.
Right, so I've decided to play it safe and get the pacer at Chester. Like I think trains are running to North Wales now, but I'm going to play it safe, get it at Chester. If it goes to North Wales, then I will go to North Wales to get it at Flint. If it doesn't, then I don't know after that to be honest. But also, I'm actually joined by somebody else. Is that right?
Yes, you're right. It's all gone chaos here and it's not my problem.
TicoSprinter's here.
Hello everybody.
Hello Tico.
Hello Simon.
How are you today?
I'm good, how are you mate?
I'm alright.
Apart from the problems here.
Yeah. But let's get the pacer then at Chester.
Yes.
So the Class 142 pacer has gone to Wales, so I shall be going to Wales now. The track defect that happened has cleared up, so trains are running on the North Wales coast again. So my next train now that I'm going to catch is the 1231 Transport for Wales service, and this will take us to Flint. That's where I'm heading to next.
He tried to talk to me after, yeah, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs outside and talk about it.
So we're just going to go on board the train now, but before I go, Peppy and you fans showed up. Right, Pep?
Yeah, I'm alright, Simon.
And Tico's still here. So I'm going to jump on the train now and head to Flint. So I have now crossed the border over into Wales. I'm on the North Wales coast, or the North Wales main line. And this station code at is Flint. And honestly, Flint has some very lovely, stunning station buildings. They're going under restoration at the moment, or renovation. But honestly though, it does have some lovely station buildings at this location. And to be honest, Flint itself is just a lovely location. So when I was at Crewe station this morning, I bumped into a train driver who drives freight trains, and we were chatting on the platform. He's actually on the charter, I'm chasing the charter. And when I mentioned one of the locations was Flint I was going to, he did ask, I wonder who was going to Flint, and then got his phone out and showed me this photo from the 1980s. It's actually 142003 at Flint station in the 1980s. I think it's 1985. And believe it or not, the pacer on this chart is 142003, and it's in the same livery it wore in the 1980s. That Greater Manchester passenger transport livery. So I'm going to try and do a comparison shot of that pacer when it passes through Flint. I know the location, I think. I've worked it out, so let's see how I can get this comparison shot bang on. Seeing the Class 142 pacer flying through Flint was absolutely magnificent, to be honest. Now I did have a look at the photo I took after, and it's not 100% how it was, because I think I jerked my hand to the left a little bit, and the photo you see now is the photo that I took of the pacer to try and recreate that shot. I don't think it actually worked, to be honest. Almost there, but not quite. So anyway, we're going to get the pacer next to Earlestown. So I waited for the 1436 Transport for Wales service to go back into England and to go to Earlestown to get the pacer fly through there between Liverpool and Manchester. Breakfast this time is to actually get the Class 142 pacer passing at this location. And I'm also back on the former Liverpool and Manchester Railway, which was the first intercity route built in 1830. Now I could go on platform 2 to get the pacer, but there's a Trainspotter Express which is not cancelled, it's actually running, passing through the same time as the pacer is passing through. So I'm going to play it safe, stay on platform 1, and let's get this Class 142 pacer passing through Earlestown as it heads back towards Manchester. So I have now made it to platform 5. Now the Class 142 pacer did pass through Earlestown first before the Trainspotter Express Class 802. So I could have been on platform 2 and filmed the pacer passing through. But to be honest though, did you hear those real flats on that pacer? That was very interesting, to be honest. So the next move now is to get the 1609 Transport for Wales service to Warrington Bank Quay. There is one problem, however, it is running late, about 8 minutes late. So hopefully I get into Warrington Bank Quay, but I can still make my Banty West Coast service that I'm going to catch at Warrington Bank Quay to get back to Crewe, because that's where I'm going to be catching the Class 142 pacer next and last location, because it's going empty stock back to Locomotive Services Limited's depot. So I'm now back at Warrington Bank Quay. Now that Transport for Wales service could have been 30 minutes late, and I still would have made the connection at Warrington Bank Quay for the 1642 Avanti West Coast service to London Euston by Birmingham New Street, because that train is running late and it's due Warrington Banquet at 17:05. So I get back to Crewe about 20 past 5, 25 past 5, which is okay to be honest, because the Class 142 Pacer actually leaves Wilmslow at 17:22 empty stock, heading back towards Crewe. And that gets back into Crewe about 17:44. So I can still see the Pacer, even though my train out Warrington Banquet is running late. So I'm now back at Crewe station. I'm just taking shelter from the wind at the moment on platform 12. Now the Pacer is on its way back from Wilmslow empty stock. It's going to stop at Crewe for a few minutes and then leave for Crewe Heritage Site, Crewe HS. But this will be the final moves we shall see today of the Class 142 Pacer. So the only problem is with this is that there's a delayed Transport for Wales service that is going to arrive on platform 6. So it could possibly bowl me out the shot of the Pacer, but we'll see how this plays out. So I'm going to head over to platform 5 now and capture the Pacer one more time. And if I went over to platform 6, Mrs. Geno's trains would have bowled me. To be honest, today has really been a blast chasing a Pacer train. It's really been epic chasing one of those units, the train that never dies. And we went all over the place in the northwest of England, and we also went into Wales as well. The only problem was that I didn't go to Prestatyn to get the Pacer. I played it safe and got it at Chester. To be honest, I think that was a good move, to be fair. But honestly, people love the Pacers, people hate the Pacers, but to be honest, they are the train that actually helps save British Railways. And if you want to see that Pacer go through Walsall, that video is dropping up right here now. Feel free to give that a click. The people on screen now, YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters, thank you for supporting the channel. I've been SarahWithTheTrains. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you on board for the Cyber Express for a new journey down the line.